Hey y'all, what's shaking? It's your girl, Soul Sister Shelley. Happy Wisdom Wednesday. Wonderful Wisdom Wednesday. Where I am, it's almost not Wednesday, like 5 minutes until Wednesday, but I thought in an effort to give y'all a good one tonight, because I got a good one, Soul Sister Shelley has something to say, so here I am. And this one is gonna make you laugh. Hopefully anyways, because as I was contemplating whether or not I was even gonna hop on live, I thought, wow, I was laughing while I was thinking about it. So I wanted to share a bit of wisdom with you tonight because I shared it with someone else, I shared it with a friend, and they said to me, you should probably drop a word because that's some good stuff, Shelley. So here I am, because sharing is caring. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful Wednesday. I wanted to talk to you all about debating with people that will try to win at all costs. Do you know anybody like that? Know anybody that wants to win at all costs, even when they don't even really have a legitimate argument, or they try to twist things around and make it seem like it's something that it's not? Because if so, this one's for you, because I'm going to tell you how to drama-free debate, because I have absolutely mastered this in such a stoic way, and it's fabulous. So hang on just a second. I want to take y'all over here because I want to show you something first. There's a story. There's always a story. So Sister Shelley, I got a story. Plus I finally got a place that I can record. So, all right, so let's get to it. Drama-free debating with people that are irrational. I'm going to give you 4 tips to do this, and then I'm going to give you 2 most fabulous things to say. Actually, probably 3 now that I think about it. Because you see that, see back over there, that right, this thing right here, this red thing, you see that? Okay, well, it opens up. It's like Pandora's box, y'all, for real. I could probably do a live every day for the rest of my life with what is in here. So, with that being said, earlier I was talking to an old friend, and they were trying to get some advice from me about someone that they're dealing with that they can't seem to win an argument with. And of course I said, yo, if I wanted to try to win arguments, I'd have been an attorney, you know? I got into law school. I chose not to go because I don't like to argue, y'all. Straight facts. I don't like to argue, all right? So I especially don't like to argue with dumb people. And when I say dumb, I mean in the sense that people that are irrational, that want to win at all costs, that will, you know, twist and turn and make things up and embellish and go on and on and on and not even stay on topic. I'm like, nobody had time for that. Your time's too valuable, friend. So if you're somebody that is dealing with someone that wants to win at all costs when they're arguing, this one's for you, okay? So here's the dealio. Let's start with the story. All right, so they happen to be going back and forth email, and they're copying me on all these emails. My friend is copying me on all these emails about someone that they're trying to argue with and win, and I got to the point, to be honest, because I have a zero tolerance for that, because I spent too much of my life doing that. I mean, I spent a lot of years doing that, and I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore. So at one point I FaceTimed them and I said, look, let's just stop right here. I said, give me about 30 minutes, and I'm gonna send you a picture. I'm gonna write some stuff down for you, and I'm gonna just send you a picture, because I'm telling them all this stuff, and they're like, that's good. I'm like, but are you gonna do it? Because if you're not gonna do it, then like, why am I even wasting my breath trying to help you not argue with this individual that is irrational, that's trying to win at all costs. So we got to talking about it, and I said, I'll tell you what. I said, there are 4 things that I have absolutely mastered. And this is how you debate drama-free. And I'll tell you what, you'll be smiling and walking away at the end of the day. Ooh, that rhymed. Walking away at the end of the day, going like, my, oh my, how the tables have turned, right? Bet you wish that's a bridge that didn't burn, right? Bet you wish that's a bridge that didn't burn. All right, so first, tip number 1, okay? First and foremost, this seems like kind of a no-brainer, but first of all, choose your battles. You gotta choose your, I mean, there are things that are worth fighting for, and trust and believe. If there's something that I wanna stand up for, I'm gonna stand up for it. But when I argue fact-based, all right? And I stay on task, I stay on topic. But number 1, just choose your battles wisely. Your energy is way too valuable, y'all, to be wasting it on stuff that is meaningless. And when I say meaningless, it's like if it's something that somebody is trying to tell you like happened and it didn't happen, or it's something that you know that the facts are being misconstrued, that's a meaningless argument, especially with somebody that just wants to win at all costs. Like, what? So just, first of all, pick your battles wisely. That's tip number 1, okay? But if it is something that perhaps is worth debating, but you're still debating with somebody that just doesn't listen, you know how some people hear you, but they don't listen? Yeah, those kind of people. And no matter what you say, they're just not listening. So it's just like, spend your energy elsewhere, because I'll tell you what, I'm gonna actually, what I actually said to them, I'm not gonna show, well, I mean, I guess I could show it to you, but I sent this to them. I said, okay, number 1, after you decide, like, pick your battles. If it's a battle that's not worth fighting over, the number 1 thing that you can do with somebody that is irrational, that wants to win at all costs, is keep your voice calm. And what I have learned to do over time, which is fabulous, because when somebody's screaming at you, screaming and cussing and yelling, getting all red in the face, veins popping out the neck, right? Veins popping out the neck, and you're just standing there calm and completely indifferent. I used to stand and I would say in my head, I would go, calm is my superpower. Calm is my superpower. Calm is my superpower. And not only keep your voice calm and tell yourself, calm is my superpower, but nod while you're thinking it. Maybe even have a cute little smile while you're at it. That always helps. Calm is my superpower. Calm is my superpower. Calm is my superpower. You're just completely cultivating an indifference, which, trust me, trust and believe, it works. Because what will usually happen, unfortunately, they usually get a little bit more upset, but that makes it even more interesting. Yeah, it makes it even more interesting if you came to play. So, calm is your superpower, all right? Number 1. Don't raise your voice. Just let them keep screaming. Just let them keep screaming. Gun it. Their blood pressure's rising. You're just standing there hoping they don't just like straight fall out, have a heart attack with the veins popping out the neck and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You ever deal with anybody like that? Is it just me? Nobody else? Okay. Well, then this message is not for you. You should keep scrolling. All right, number 2. Don't defend or explain yourself. Just don't. Let's go back to the beginning of this live. Did I not just tell y'all? You're talking to somebody who wants to win at all costs, and they're completely irrational, right? So why in the world would you try to defend or explain yourself to somebody who's irrational, that's listening, but they're not hearing you, right? Don't waste your energy explaining yourself or defending yourself, okay? Tip number 2. Tip number 3. keep bringing it back to the original topic. Now, let me tell you how this works. People that want to win at all costs, as I said, are typically misconstruing the whole situation or trying to twist your words and make you feel like you're crazy. They're trying to convince you you're wrong, number one. Then they're trying to make you believe you're crazy, number two. And as if that's not bad enough, usually number three, they're trying to convince you it's your fault or make you believe it's your fault anyway. So, like, why are you gonna waste your energy trying to explain yourself or defend yourself? Don't do it. That's number three. Okay, so we're gonna keep our voice calm, right? We're gonna not defend ourselves, right? After we, of course, we've chosen whether or not this is our battle. All right, and then you're gonna bring it back to the original thread, meaning every time that they go to these twists and turns and this, that, and the other, you go, I didn't think that's what we were talking about. I thought we were talking about X or Y or Z or whatever. And no matter what they say, you just stay on topic. Just keep bringing it back to the original topic, the original thread. Not always like they continue to get annoyed. I mean, you better believe it. But that's why you keep saying to yourself, calm is my superpower. Calm is my superpower. I'm not going to defend myself. You're thinking to yourself, I'm not going to defend myself. I'm not going to try to explain myself. And every time they give you a chance to speak, if they actually even stop talking, just so the vein in their neck goes down a little bit and they don't like stroke out or have a heart attack or something like that, you get a chance to speak, bring it back to the original topic. Be like, I thought we were talking about, can we go back to what we were talking about? Because people that want to win at all costs and are totally irrational are usually going to throw stuff up in your face from the past or, you know, make some comment about you're this, that, or the other. And you're just like, but what's that have to do with what we're talking about? I thought we were talking about X, Y, or Z. And yeah, that just usually, yeah, it either shuts them up or it keeps them going. But regardless, it doesn't matter because you know why? Because calm is your superpower, bruh. Calm's your superpower. And then, last but not least, I just kind of mentioned this earlier. That's why I said I didn't know if there would be 3 or 4. Because after I sent this pic, then we got back on FaceTime and discussed it again. But cultivating indifference. What does that mean exactly? Like literally back here in the, for those of you that didn't see the beginning of the live, back there in the Pandora's box, like literally, actually I think I took it out. Not that it matters, it's in one of these files. There's like I have a whole folder on cultivating indifference. And what that means is you're not like them. You gotta realize you're not like them. You're not trying to win at all costs. You don't know. You've cultivated indifference. It is not about winning or losing to you. The only winner chicken dinner in the whole situation, to be honest, is that you keep calm. Because your peace is way too valuable. You've got to protect your peace. So the way you win is by protecting your peace. But cultivating indifference is, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. You ain't there to play a game, right? You're not there to win or lose. They're the only ones there to win or lose. They're the only ones with the vein popping out the neck. And you're standing there going, wait, I didn't even think that's what we were talking about. Calm is your superpower. So those are your tips. You gotta be calm, keep your voice calm. Don't defend or explain yourself, okay? Keep bringing it back to the original topic. Stay on topic. Whatever they wanted to argue about with you in the first place, stick it right up in here. It's logic. It's called logic. People that are irrational and want to win at all costs, guess what? Newsflash. They're not logical. They're not logical. All right? So you stay logical and keep bringing it back to that original subject. And then, as I said, at the end of the day, These were always my favorite, and I have plenty more I could share with y'all. But I always have like one-liners and things like that. I don't know, I guess have kind of got me through. And when it's all said and done, when you know they're just not gonna stop, bok, bok, bok. They're not gonna stop, bok, bok, bok. They're not gonna stop being a chicken head. Then you throw out things like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you feel that way. And another good one is, oh, I understand. You're entitled to your opinion. That's a good one. Oh, and then the third one that's really fun. The third one that's really fun is, well, I can't control the way you feel about me. Because at the end of the day, we're all in control of our own emotions. And individuals that are like that are usually going to say, oh my gosh, please comment below if this is resonating with you or show me some love. Because at the end of the day, I can promise you, they're going to probably say, well, if you didn't do this or if you didn't do that, and if you would have, and I wouldn't be so mad. I wouldn't be so upset. I wouldn't be yelling. I wouldn't be cussing. Like, wait, what? I can't control the way that you behave. And okay, yeah, you angry, you upset with me, whatever. But I'm not responsible for your emotions, okay? We're all responsible for our own emotions. So when you look at somebody and say, well, I can't help the way you feel about me, or I can't help it that you're so angry right now. Because really, even if you did genuinely piss them off, be it a legitimate reason or not, you cannot control the way they feel. Number one, because you're not them. Number two, because it's not your responsibility. Last time I checked. I mean, is it? Am I wrong? Are you responsible for the way that other people behave? Is it even if you made them mad, are you responsible for the way they behave? Please. That is the best advice I've ever heard. I'm glad, Michael. I'm loving this whole segment. What? Good, buddy. I'm glad. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. That's why I'm sharing. Because, yeah. Don't do it. Just don't, y'all. Walk away. Just walk away. And like I said, when you walk away at the end of the day, ooh, I'm gonna be dropping some bars. Y'all, I'm always like rhyming. I don't know if it's the teacher in me, but I made them laugh when I was FaceTiming with my friend earlier. I'm like, the end of the day, when you walk away, you're gonna be like, my, oh my, how the tables have turned. And say that relationships ends, the friendship ends, the job ends, the whatever ends, you're like, my, oh my, how the tables have turned. Because it's their loss, not yours. And then you get to say, bet you wish that's a bridge you didn't burn. or I used to say also, another one is, my, oh my, how the tables have turned. You playing with fire, you're bound to get burned. Boom! Right? Am I right? Anyways, it's just, to me, it's absurd. It's just absurd because our time is valuable. You should respect your time enough that if somebody like that doesn't respect your time, keep it moving. Keep it moving. You're better than that. You deserve better than waste your time arguing with somebody that wants to win at all cost and, is irrational and tries to blame shift, turn things around, try to make you feel like you're wrong, convince you you're crazy. And I know sometimes it works. Now listen, I'm telling you all this because This was not always me, okay? I had to master this. This is something that I've mastered. And that's why I'm sharing it with y'all, because it's exhausting, right? It's exhausting. Come talk to my young adult sons. I know, Stacey, like, right? I mean, I have 2 kiddos, but one's 22 and the other one's 10. My 22-year-old was a beautiful teenager. I really, really, really was blessed because she didn't argue with me, but maybe that's because she knew. She's like, I can't win with mom. I can't win with mom. And there was just like no point, because I mean, even when it comes down to something that is worth arguing for me. Hi, Vince. Good to see you, buddy. Hi, Christy. Long time no. How are you, girl? Golly. I always love seeing people from back home, West By God, Virginia. I love West. I love growing up there. And when I see people from back home hop on, I'm like, yes, hey! So, love my roots. So, anyways, she's a girl. What's that mean, Stacey? She's a girl. What did I miss? What did I miss here? Come talk to my young adult son, Oh, okay, I got you, girl. I got you. Come talk to my young adult son, soul sister. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well, and chicks, you know, I'm just being honest, because I'm not, chicks can be, but this goes both ways, y'all. And like I said, it could be your significant other, your spouse, it could be a friend, it could be a kid, it could be your boss, it could be your parents. I mean, I argued with my mama like crazy. I wish my mom had these tips when I was a teenager so that she could have shut me up. But then again, my mouth is my money maker. Somebody asked me the other day, what do you think is your gift? Like, they say your gift is the one thing. I gotta sit down, y'all. I don't know if you saw these heels, but I've been in them since like 7 a.m. and it's midnight. Cinderella's got to take off her glass slippers, but I just argued with my mother all the time, and I just wish she would have shut me up. But my mouth has been my money maker as a teacher and in sales, and well, I guess in just helping others too. You gotta speak truth. You have to speak truth and speak light on things like this to just shut down that nonsense. Like, that's nonsense, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. Your time is too valuable. Your peace needs to be protected. And I'll tell you what, honestly too, the confidence that it puts in yourself when you are capable of controlling, it's about having a high emotional IQ. Aw, thank you, Stacey. Thank you. That was really sweet. Look, I'm like actually like blushing. My mama said I look great in this color, so maybe I should buy more of it. I mean, it's purple and teal are like my SoulSisterShelley logo colors, so I guess that makes sense. Maybe I should just wear purple and teal all the time. But that was sweet, thank you. But my mouth's been my money maker. When somebody asks me, like, what is your gift? This one thing, Steve Harvey, I heard him say some time back, it's the one thing you do that takes very little effort and like that you don't even realize that you're good at. I've always said my whole life, what's your gift? I'm like, I got the gift of gab, like bobble bobble. But I've talked a lot when I was a little girl, with trouble in school, and I never stopped. I hit the ground running, and I've never stopped. But you know what? Good. Because when you speak truth, it changes lives. And that's important to me, y'all. It truly is. It is. That's why I hopped on here. 12:20 in my world. So wherever you are in the world and whenever you're watching this, if you watched it live, thank you all for hopping on. I appreciate that. And if you watched the replay, thank you for that too. And if you think that these 4 tips and those 2 remarkable little smart aleck, I mean, I don't know if they're smart aleck or what, but I mean, it's the truth. Like, I can't help the way that you feel about me, and you're entitled to your opinion. And, you know, things like, well, let's just agree to disagree. Let's just agree to disagree. And you say it calm with conviction. and you cultivate indifference because you don't care about winning, and you're not going to defend yourself, and you're not going to explain yourself, right? What was the last one? Y'all should be putting these in the comments for me. You're welcome, Michael. My pleasure. Yeah, it's been a long day. My bad. Like, whatever the last one is. Where did I say? I said it right here. Recap. Keep your voice calm. Cultivate a difference. Oh, don't defend or explain yourself, and stick to the topic, daggone it. They always try to go off topic. You just keep bringing it back. I didn't think that's what we were talking about. I thought what we were talking about was. All right. Well, I hope that helps somebody. I do. I really, really, really do. Because I want you to I want you all to live an abundant life. I do. And that's why I share. Sharing is caring. I want you to live an abundant life. That'll warm me up. So I'm sending y'all good vibes. Good vibes. Lots and lots and lots of good vibes. Peace. Love. Enjoy. Smooches.